Ghost here. Well, today this is my favorite rifle right here. Okay? This one. It's heavy. And I'll get over. I have an HK91 that I bought years ago that doesn't leave the safe. This is a PTR91 that's had some work done to it. Bit of work done to it. Original surplus plastic stock. Bill Springfield buffer. He did the trigger work. This one has, I love these, the carry handle, because like I said, this thing's heavy. Original HK jungle handguard, the wide one, with the original bipod, excuse me. Now this is the legit version, or if you want to just take off the bipod, I don't know if I can do it one hand. We'll try. Just push down. Oh, look at that, came off right by itself, and off it goes. And then you just slide it on to get it back on. So, and I mean, these grips, these handguards are hard to find now, but I bought a ton of them back in the day from Numeric for like $60 each. This is an HK stock from '66. This will outshoot, no problem, an M77 all day, and that's exactly why I had no reason to purchase one. I have an M76, an 8mm. To me, my favorite and the best battle rifle that was created was the Gewehr 3. So the G3 rifle, in my opinion, is, even though I love AKs, I know everybody's is Zastava, I do a lot of Zastava videos. The G3 will outshoot the M77 all day. Now, the mags are another bonus. This thing ain't loaded. It's got the these mags are so cheap, or they were. You can get made by HK or by Rheinmetall. They got aluminum and steel. Now, one thing I will say, you can probably see it on this mag, is these things do get filthy when shooting them. Now this one, I had a little, like I said, I had some work done. I changed out some of the internals. The PTRs are nice because they do come with a lot of HK parts. So I ended up swapping it out anyway to a Rheinmetall tungsten carrier. I got the whole bolt carrier with the bolt. So everything in the inside is HK. So I also had a JLD years ago. I should have posted a video that when they first came out. That's what they were called before. They were called PTR, and they were great. I sold it, regretted it. These make great rifles if you have an HK91 sitting around and you don't want to, mess it up. Because as everybody knows, as soon as you lock on your scope with the static, with connections here, you're gonna, the way the claw mount catches, because I have the original scope, it's gonna tear up the park a bit on it. So yeah, these have a 18-inch barrel, and I've hit steel plates at 600 all day with this. Not a problem. It's heavy, like I said, but all these battle rifles are heavy, and with the bipod, obviously it's very front end heavy, but you saw how quick it comes off. Now quickly here, you got two kinds of slings. two kinds of slings here. This is the 3-point, which would attach to the front here, and then you loop this part. Flip it over. You would loop that part right to the stock here. Let me show you. There's plenty of videos on it. This connects through. This is actually a 3-point sling, and it's got a lot of different ways you can mount it up. And then you got your original German issue G3 sling, which is just a regular, you know, almost like a Mauser type, where you connect it in here and then slide it through, catch that and pull it, and then just connect to the front. So yeah, a lot of people ask me, oh, you know, dude, why aren't you getting into M77? I don't have a need or a want. I mean, it is cool because it's an AK, but when they were $500, it would have been worth it. But these rifles will outshine the M77 all day. My original HK91, it's not very different. I can't compare. I'll do a comparison video in the future, but it's pretty damn close. Now, of course, you got the oh, it's another thing you ain't gonna have with the M77, but you will with the PTR. You can install the bayonet lug, and the make sure you get the right bayonet, which I have, because they're all mounted in a different direction, the hole when it snaps on. So you want to make sure that you get the right. If you're gonna get the bayonet adapter, make sure you get the adapter from end blade bayonet from the same country. That's important. And you could use a set-me bayonet on here. You just take the set-me tube with the bayonet and then just cut the tube right at the 2 pins, and it'll stick out. And you could use a set-me bayonet also. Then, of course, I got a couple of these. I bought these when they were cheap. The original HK stocks. I'll swap it over because, you know, YouTube doesn't like when you disassemble stuff. So I'll swap it over so you can see how it looks with the retractable stock. But let me give you a top shot here first. And the drum sights are my favorite sights. Like they're honestly they've always been my favorite battle sights. I even bought a bunch of the HK416 sights to use on other guns because I just love the diopters. So let me pop the other stock on real quick. Okay, so now you got the collapsible steel stock, or as they call it, the meat tenderizer. I do is push the button here, and these got expensive, like holy shit expensive. You just push the button here. It's hard to do one hand, but push the button and slide the. Get my hand on it. There you go. And then just slide the stock back. You can make it pop right into place here. There you go. So now it's got the G3A3 stock on it, which is the collapsible, which makes it a lot smaller, as you can see. And it, you know, I mean, it looks badass. That I don't know anybody you can say that don't look badass. It swaps over 2 seconds. Just push the pins out, and the reason they leave the pinholes here in the stock is when you know doing maintenance, you take them out. You don't want to lose them. You put them in there. So, and then you know I got so much stuff from for the G3 because I have, like I said, I have HK91. I have a long time. So let me go one last thing here, because this video is getting kind of long. Here is the original scope, the Fero Z24. Now these used to be cheap. Open sesame. They used to be cheap, and this one's complete with everything. So let me pull it out. That's this. I'll show you this first. This here is the illuminator. It goes on the side. I'll show you when I pull it out. So here we go. So here's your Z24. It's made by Hensel Wetzlar, which has been making scopes for the Germans forever. Probably won't be able to see through the inside. We'll see. I don't know. Here's the static mount, like I was talking about. Let me see if I can get it over here. Now, what you would want to do is you got to put it on, and then these claws, I'll show you on this. When you push down to tighten it, see here, this pinches down at these points, damn dog, onto the little ledges there in it, because you can't feel, but you can't see it, but you can feel where it catches on. So I mean, it's inevitable. It's just gonna happen if you use it. I could put it on. Yeah, I guess I could do that. Just give me 1 second, then we'll finish off the video with that. Alright, so I tossed it on, but I didn't lock it into place. I wanted to show you how it grabs it. See, now you can see. So no matter what, I mean, so you go buy a brand new HK now, they or a used one, they're going for a lot of money. Like mine, I learned if I wanted to keep the finish nice, so these mounts will tear it up. But so there you go. There's your mount with your scope. It's a 4X scope. And the reason I didn't mount it all the way also is because I told you I was going to show you about the illuminator, which is pretty cool and pretty hard to damn find these days. I don't even know if you can find them actually. Let me get it out of there. Got my little cleaning tools in here for this thing. Here it is. Okay, see this little piece? You take this, and then it slides onto the scope mount here. I can't do it with one hand, but I would have to push this down. Maybe I could do it. I don't know. You push it down, it slides right under these rails. And what it does is, you see the hole in the hole there? This lights up when you turn it on, and it illuminates the crosshairs for you. I would like to be able to show you what the crosshairs look like, because it's actually my favorite kind. It's the German T reticle, which personally, come on, pop out. That's the kind that I like. So we'll see. I had it for a second. It's hard to see the reticle. That sucks. But it's a T shape. If it came up. It's hard to mimic eye relief. Yeah, I guess I can see anything. And just to end this off here, this says, you know, which way to mount it. So if you put it, don't look at the arrow and put it, it's not going to clip on. So PTR91, it's had some stuff done to it. This is my favorite battle rifle, 7.62 NATO. Mags are abundant and cheap, accurate as hell, modular. Got no complaints. So yeah, that's my, and this one's had a lot through it. This one's got at least 3,500 rounds plus, and 308's friggin' expensive. My HK's only got 200 rounds through, and then stopped shooting it, the original one. So yeah, but there you go, PTR91, my favorite 308 battle rifle. Some of the accessories. Ghost out.